I did not want to be upset about this. It was just like really hard for me. And then like seeing you guys said about like this decision part, right? Is actually like, that's the part that actually like hurts the most because it feels like I let you guys down. I just don't know like why this happened, you know? Like I really wish I knew what caused them to make this decision.
Over the past year, IWillDominate has shifted his content away from focusing on things such as streaming ranked solo queue and more of the casual audience, and more towards talk shows and doing the co-streams, more towards the pro side of League of Legends. I believe that this has helped both reform his content and himself as a person, on top of growing as a content creator. This is the Reforming of IWillDominate.
He got it! Dominate what? Dominate steals his second bear into the series.
But first, let's look into who is IWillDominate. Well, Dom is a professional League of Legends player. Prior to the LCS though, Dom looked like an emo drug addict that got to play with the likes of Scara, Boy, I'm a Cutie Pie,
That is looking fat.
and Crumbs. They managed to make it to Season 2 Worlds. Unfortunately, Dyrus sort of halted them in their tracks.
This is a fruit.
Towards the end of 2012, Dom's crack addiction got so out of hand that Riot actually banned him from competing in League of Legends.
An old friend of mine, IWillDominate from Team Dignitas, was banned from League of Legends. And not only was his account banned for a year, but Riot is also saying that they're going to follow
The
him
whole
around.
operation is run by Tony. Did you hear something? I thought I just heard something. Must have been my imagination.
He played in teams such as Team Liquid, Curse, and Dignitas before retiring in 2016 to become a full-time streamer for Team Liquid, flaming and being toxic towards low IQ members of NA solo queue. Here are some of the highlights.
Dominate heading up to the top. This is a free game for Dominate.
Really
this should be a kill. He should easily be able to get.
Apollo has to flash this.
IWillDominate with the sick flash of the body slam. Here comes Quaz as well. Knocks him in. Completely earned first blood for Team Liquid.
And for Dominate, who is a hypey player, that was a hype player right there.
What's he gonna do? Oh my God, Phoenix! Holy shit!
What?
What in the fuck? Oh my God! Oh my!
Towards the end of 2019, Dom was pretty depressed about some of the content he was making. I mean, if he had to induce a couple years of NA solo queue and just raging and tilting at players, it would make sense and it would take a toll on you mentally. Moving into 2020, co-streaming was a last-ditch effort to make the content that he wanted to make. And fortunately for him, he benefited a lot from this. For those of you who don't know, co-streaming was a system put in place for members of the League Partner Program, or LPP for short, to stream the live broadcast of Professional League, mainly the LCS broadcast. LS and Dom were one of the first few streamers to capitalize on co-streams, and they were very popular. Due to the popularity of co-streams, it revitalized some of the content he had been making, such as Facecheck, which was a talk show with Loco Doco and Dugon. On top of this, Dom had recently created another talk show alongside Thorin called the Crack Down, who had just got off of making a similar show with Loco Doco called Listen Loco. This allowed Dom to grow and learn from Thorin when it came to interviewing the guests and helping with the flow of the conversation. The Crackdown works since it's two strong characters with strong beliefs hopefully bringing out the best of the people that they speak to on the show. Things were looking pretty good for Dom until... Aside from the Caterino drama that unfolded with Dom, which we won't get into, in early July, Locodoco decided that he wanted to step away from Facecheck, citing burnout when he was making content around professional League of Legends. With Loco gone, other popular co-streamer LS stepped up to fill his spot on Facecheck.
Power's all yours now.
I feel like it improved the show. No hate towards Locodoco, but I feel like LS brings a lot more to the play than Loco does. But the major thing that happened is what came next. IWillDominate during the middle of July left Team Liquid.
Everybody, it's Steve, co-CEO for Team Liquid, and I have an update for you. So we've decided to part ways with IWillDominate.
And only about a week goes by before Riot removes IWillDominate from the League Partner Program.
I did not want to be upset about this. It was just like really hard for me, and then like seeing you guys said about like this decision part, right, is actually like that's the part that actually like hurts the most, because it feels like I let you guys down. I just don't know like why this happened, you know? Like I really wish I knew what caused them to make this decision, but it is what it is.
Riot didn't even give a proper reasoning on why he got banned, but it is Riot, so this meant though he could no longer co-stream, which meant that Dom's content was potentially in jeopardy. The weird thing about this situation though is that TL is a partnered org with a franchise league in terms of the LCS. So once Dom left Team Liquid, that's when Riot hit him with the ban. Dom managed to find a workaround, however, with live viewing. So he couldn't actually broadcast the official LCS games, but he could set up a timer on his stream, as well as post a link in chat where you could sync up the times of the games with his stream. This also helped with games from the LEC, since you weren't allowed to co-stream games from there, and other streamers as well hopped on that. Just as the live viewing began, C9 picked up IWillDominate as a content creator shortly after.
And I think he's going to be an excellent fit with Cloud9.
Shut the fuck up, Dom.
His experience with Facecheck and the Crack Down proved useful when it came to interviews with the C9 players.
I don't know how I want to phrase it. Like it's like, yeah, I'm here with the depressed ass team. Like we're just gonna be crying on stream for the entire, like I don't know if that's like how I want to.
Not only was the Crackdown benefiting Dom, but it seemed to have a potential impact on Thorin and his content, with the introduction to his clips channel, as well as actual proper thumbnails, which I believe slightly elevated his content. Towards the end of 2020, more and more pro players / guests were appearing on Dom's live viewings, such as Upset, Grabs, and Cadril. He even started to live view some of the LCK and LPL games, which not many other streamers were doing. He even live viewed majority of Worlds, and even Planes.
It's all here. They can get the plane, get the plane now, fast guys. Get it. Hey, pilot, warm up the engines.
After Worlds, however, LS got in some drama with the T1 fan base, when he was potentially joining T1 as a coach.
Hey everyone, it's LS, and I wanted to make this video because I've been silent for a really long time,
which caused Facecheck to be put on hold until stuff died down. Meanwhile, the Crackdown was still going strong, as towards the end of the year, some of the best pieces from the Crackdown came out, in terms of the Froggen debate, Gilius,
My bitch tits,
Carlos, and Whipper O. Never mind that one. At the beginning of the year, Dom set some goals for himself to hopefully forward his content creation for 2021. Facecheck had returned, and it had found a new sponsor with Ven Esports, thanks to Digon, which massively boosted its production.
Hello everyone, welcome to the new improved Facecheck, which is kind of like the old Facecheck. Basically, I am no longer doing any of the production problems. If it does come down and there are production problems, not on me, but also all the improvements also are not me. They're all from our boy Joe.
As for the next season of Crackdown, it sported a new blue colouring, which was a lot easier on the eyes than before. However, with more and more big names starting to co-stream, such as Sneaky, Meteos, and Doublelift, it was difficult for Dom to compete with them. And since he was live viewing instead of co-streaming, he wasn't getting as much attention as them because of it. However, there was one small thing that overshadowed the rest. Dom was able to do the unthinkable and begin co-streaming earlier than expected from his ban. It was a big win against Riot. Heck, he even appeared on the LCS broadcast as well.
Well, we'll have to wait for these three, but who are you thinking is going to take it? Cloud9, TL, first team to the finals.
Okay, so first off, Jack, please do not fire me for giving this prediction.
Oh no!
From the beginning of 2020 to now, Dom went from a crack addict to creating cracked content. Not only this, but it gave a breath of fresh air for him and his content, which re-motivated him to keep on creating. And things such as co-streaming, Facecheck, and the Crackdown have been popping off. And Dom, if you end up watching this video, I hope you enjoyed. And I'm happy to see the future of what his content brings, and the steps to his success.
Double kill.
As for me, I'm outie. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe. And hey, why don't you check out some of my social media as well, which should be on screen and in the description below. I'll see you all later. Oh shit.